going. Hello, my name is Christy McMillan, and I would like to inform you about the unique qualities of Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park was established in 1872 as the world's first national park. The land encompasses much of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. The park is a tourist and scientific attraction for not only Americans, but people from all over the world. First, I would like to inform you about the history of Yellowstone. The sources in Wikipedia and YellowstoneNet state that the land was inhabited by Native Americans over 11,000 years ago. They used the land as a trade route. John Coulter of the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1806 discovered the northeastern section of the park today. He established a fur trade there, and he described many of the geothermal areas. The area was not thoroughly explored until the next expedition, the Cook-Folsom-Peterson expedition in 1869, which found Yellowstone Lake. The next expedition, the Washburn expedition, included a man by the name of Cornelius Hedges, who suggested that the park be made a national park forever. F.V. Hayden's explorations would make Hayden's dreams a reality. Hayden organized a geological survey in 1871 that was government-sponsored and established many comprehensive reports and photographs of the Yellowstone area. It was this expedition that convinced Congress that the area should be made a national park. President Ulysses S. Grant signed the Act of Dedication Law in March of 1872 to make Yellowstone National Park a park forever. The park has been a tourist attraction for people from all over the world for over 130 years now because of its beauties and rarities. Two unique attractions of Yellowstone include the geography itself and the unique wildlife. According to Lowenstern and Hurwitz, Yellowstone Lake is one of the largest lakes in North America, and it is located over a caldera. Most of Yellowstone is over the Yellowstone caldera, which is still an active volcano. The volcano has erupted twice in the last few million years, the last being about 600,000 years ago. Scientists believe that no catastrophic eruption will occur anytime soon, though. If an eruption were to occur, most of the United States would be covered by ash and lava, and the volcanic gases released would affect global climate. As talked about in Monteith's article, the activity of the supervolcano can currently be seen in geysers, mud pots, hot springs, and fumaroles located over the park. Another famous aspect of Yellowstone is its unique wildlife. The article Wildlife mentions the animals of most interest, including moose, elk, bison, bald eagles, wolves, otters, and grizzly bears. Bison and elk are everywhere in the Yellowstone National Park, and by using their size and numbers, bison block traffic for hours, which I know from experience. Yellowstone is also a place to site the threatened bald eagle, grizzly bear, and lynx. Also, the endangered whooping crane and gray wolf are located there, according to Gurley of YellowstoneNet. This park is the only place to see many of these endangered and threatened species. It is important that we preserve the rare beauty of this land by respecting the dangerous geothermal environment and the wildlife that inhabits it. According to Hansen of the Nature Conservancy, less and less of the Yellowstone National Park is suitable for the animals to live. The global climate change has caused much of the park to be too warm for many of the animals in the winter. They move to surrounding areas, about 1 million acres of which needs to be preserved to keep the animals coming back to the park. More and more of the area keeps becoming developed, making it less suitable for the animals. Also, Close states that in surrounding areas, mines leak toxic waste into the water that runs into the park and contaminates the water. One problem inside the park includes the pollution produced by the snowmobiles in the winter. The park tries to regulate the number of snowmobiles, but it can never be totally eliminated to keep tourists around. The park's roads cover less than 1% of its acreage to keep the land natural and the animals at home, according to Krantz. Only 300 people actually reside in the headquarters of the park in Mammoth Springs. All of these help preserve the park to its natural condition, but more needs to be done in the surrounding areas to keep the park at its, for real, natural condition. Although there are many regulations and rules for preserving the park inside the boundaries, much still needs to be done in surrounding areas to totally eliminate the harm to the land of the park and the animals that live there. In conclusion, the world's first national park is a unique beauty of the United States. The wildlife that resides there includes threatened and endangered species that may not be found anywhere else in the world. The geothermal features of the park give us a visual of the active supervolcano under our feet. These beauties and rarities that were the reason for preserving the area over 130 years ago still remain today. The park does a great job preserving and keeping the park at its natural condition.